Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Tasneem. I'm the senior manager at 98 percentile in the HR department. And today we did a wonderful drive with XLR. It was amazing right from the very beginning, from the very first day when I got in touch with them till today. I think it was an extremely smooth journey with them. There were multiple follow-ups done by the representatives in order to check that we would be, what time we would be coming, how many people would be coming, what vehicle we would get. To that extent, they were so precise in giving all the information to us. It was extremely great to get associated with them and have a drive at XLR campus. So we are very, very happy that we got a chance to do this. Now, coming to the students, what XLR had, I think they were extremely enthusiastic. They were well prepared. They were aware of what they are coming for. I think there was some back-end preparation which they did that was commendable. They also were very confident and they were open to any kind of thing we were asking them to do. That was I think the best part. Now, I really hope we have a very, very fruitful association with each one of them and XLR in future. We are really looking forward to have many more drives like this.
Hi everyone, my name is Prachi Sharma and I'm the Senior Project Manager for IT Department at 90th percentile. So today we were here for this IT bootcamp, right, this technical drive and at XLR. So it was a great experience and I would feel that the students, they are the freshers, right, but it doesn't seem like that. So if I talk about their technical and cognitive ability, they all seems pretty good in that and that's what I felt. And I guess they have been taught pretty well at XLR, so that's how they have performed good in their aptitude and the technical tests. So I wish them all the best and it was a very great experience over here.
Hi, this is Patan, Technology Consulting Manager from 98th percentile. We visited XLR for the campus placement drive and it went very well today. Miss Ambika, Miss Pragati, everyone received us greatly here and we had a lot of enjoyable time here. The students even had great experience with us. They were interactive, they had good aptitude and all the technological skills they showed. I think they were all well and we really appreciate their time that they spared to us, and I think we will be doing a great job. We are expecting a lot of people to be hired from them. Let's see. It was a great experience altogether.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
From entering into the cyber tower to exiting out of this tower, the XLR team has been received me with such a care and pleasure.
I am the part of this XLR since 4 months. From the third month itself, they have conducted the placement sessions from the third month itself, and this is the fourth month, and this is the 98th percentile is one of the placement drive I have attended so far, and attending to this drive is such a good experience for me. All the HRs and the team made us feel very comfortable and confident.
XLR helped me a lot and I experienced a lot of things today. So I'm really hope to be placed in that company. I'm confident about that. Thank you.
This was my first association with XLR. I had got a call from Miss Shubha and we fixed a drive here. Today when we came here, I was not expecting much, but the hospitality was too good, staff is quite cooperative, and it's like a happy-go-lucky kind of a environment here when it comes to XLR people. When it comes to candidates, yeah, we have got few candidates and they are all agreeing to all our terms and conditions, and I hope they join the organization and work for us, and I'm expecting long-term association with XLR people with more recruitments or more collaborations with them.
XLR has been a good partner for us because we found some of the candidates were excellent, and we wanted people with good business experience, not only just the Java or whatever full stack development or whatever they were being trained on. They were also people with a good background knowledge and whom we have really shortlisted, and we assume that they are going to make a good career in BusyBrains.
XLR arranged our placements for the BusyBrains company. I felt good. I hope that it will be positive for us and change our lives in IT sector. So thank you, XLR.
Hi, my name is Revant. I joined XLR's course of data analytics. While the course was going through, the faculty were very good. They were guiding us really well and they were providing in-depth insights of the industry. We were taught the latest things, we were taught what the industry needs, and after that, post completion of my course, we were going through a live project where we were facing real-time scenarios and we were encountering all those scenarios which we would be encountering in a job. We completed the project, and we got through a certification which stated that we got a data analyst certification from XLR, and after that we were placed in mock interviews, and they also gave us how the interviews are and how tough they are. The interviews were really good, and post completion of the mock interview they started placement drives. Today is my first placement drive in a company called Busy Brain. I really want to thank XLR for providing me this opportunity, and I'm really hoping to see much more opportunities in the future. Thank you, XLR.
When I came into XLR, the learning experience was very good. Today there was the interview session from Busy Brain's company. The interview session went extremely well. I got to learn many new things. Thank you, XLR.
So I'm here to do a campus drive. I'm coming from a company called Dotline. I deal with HR and operations, and unexpectedly I got a call from Ashwin sir. So he was saying about XLR solutions and the way he approached us, saying that the candidates will be trained as per our requirements. So digital marketing was the immediate requirement. We have gone through the interview process. It was quite excited to see good number of talent pools in XLR. We could shortlist couple of them, and we have given some placements as well, even both for the full-time as well as internship. So overall our experience with XLR is nice, and we look forward for a long-term relationship with XLR and the excited team. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rupesh, and I work with Dotline as a performance marketeer, and I've got about like 15 plus years of experience. So today I happen to come here for the placement drive. Rightfully matched few profiles based on the requirement that we had. I'm so happy that XLR did a great job in terms of getting the pool of talents out and training them, and lucky that we are here so that we got the right match and we were able to get it. And thank you so much, XLR. Thank you.
So hello guys, myself Mohammad Tarheeb. I am a graduate from aviation background, and then I thought of doing my course in digital marketing. So then XLR was the best opportunity for me. I took out digital marketing from them, and then I enhanced my skills in digital marketing. They offered me a campus drive in a company called Dotline. They gave us 3 days of good session for student development program, wherein they gave us a good opportunity of learning whatever the skills is required for the interview, for us to enhance our skills and then perform well in interview. So yeah, after the interview went well and I have got selected in Dotline Designs right now, and I am excited for the opportunity coming up.
Hi, I am Pinky. I did my MBA in HR. How I got to know about this institute is through Google. And then we got a wonderful trainer whose name is Asir. He used to give theoretical ideas, and for this interview we had a prior 3-day session for just brushing up all the requirements needed to attend the interview, which is again a wonderful thing from XLR team. So I had a good experience in attending the interview session for Dotline company. Thank you.
My name is Rahul Ulkar. I've been working as a senior architect in Unix systems. So today we are here at XLR Systems for the placement drive, and I really appreciate the placement services that the team that I actually met. We really got a good service and hospitality service. Actually, the way they actually welcome is really fantastic, and I love. This is actually one of the best experience that I have ever. And and about the student quality, today we had interviews with almost like 25 to 30 students, but the candidates are really good. I mean, with respect to knowledge, with respect to communication, I mean, they are much more familiar about the technologies. Most of the interviews we had in Java, and the students are really fantastic. Thank you.
I'm Hariprasad Bugate. So today we have come here on the behalf of Unix Systems, and so we are conducting a drive at XLR. The students here, they are also, we found them very confident. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Mayuri Pimple. I have completed my full stack development course from the XLR EdTech Private Limited. The XLR is doing the fantastic job. The XLR placement team is doing the excellent work, and they are also providing the SDP session that boost our confidence at the next level. I would like to thank the whole training and placement team of the XLR for arranging the drive at the XLR Pune office. Thank you.
The training provided by the XLR was very fantastic. The placement was provided are also good. There are the various SDP sessions was conducted at XLR office, so that student can enhance their skill and knowledge and crack the interview and boost our knowledge to the next level.
The training provided by XLR is flawless. They provide good placement support. They doing SDP sessions regularly to boost our confidence to the next level. I would like to thank whole XLR team to arrange the campus drive at Pune office.
Hi, myself Sudhakar. I came from People Link Unified Communications, and there I am working as a head for the marketing department. Today we visited this XLR for campus placement drive. So we are happy that we came here to XLR, and whoever we interviewed today, we are very much happy because they have very good knowledge, not only theory, and we can see they have like a good practical knowledge also. They are providing very good strong foundation for the candidates. So we are planning to hire more people from XLR.
Hi, myself Mohammad Khalib, and I'm from People Link. Like I'm a digital marketer of the People Link. We came for the XLR to take on interviews of the SEO and other like digital marketing interviews process. So about the XLR candidates, the profiles, like we got shortlisted. Like if they have a good knowledge on the digital marketing. So apart from digital marketing, they have on marketing other activities like customer support wise or any other like. So here we got a good candidates. So more on more SEO part or the social media marketing or the PPC. So like the interview process like was good, and we actually got a good candidates here. So we have taken like more and more candidates from the XLR.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mohammad Siddiq, and I've done my digital marketing course from XLR Solutions, the best learning platform for digital marketing. It's XLR Solutions. What specialized solutions what I have studied in XLR is SMM, social media optimization, social media marketing, SEO, search engine optimization, and etc. The service and the learning platform and the tutors was excellent, and they have provided me a best internship platform with People Link. It was very pleased to have that opportunity to me to explore my skills and execute my knowledge on that platform. Thank you so much.
Hello, myself Sucharita. Recently I have done my digital marketing in XLR, and since digital marketing is the most trending and evolving platform in the market, you can often career here in this field. So in XLR they will provide you intense training and in digital marketing, and the trainer are very well trained and they have good hand-on experience in digital marketing. So they will provide you each and every details and train you perfectly in the field of digital marketing, and after the completion of course they will provide you to work in real field in projects, so to elevate your knowledge and skills in digital marketing. After completion of course also XLR has provided placement assistance for me. Today I have come here to attend a placement interview conducted by XLR in People Link company. So my experience in that job interview is very good. The HR are very good and friendly. They have explained you very well like in which field and how the digital marketing works in their
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Just let me know. All right. Okay, so yesterday we were understanding what blockchain is. How does blockchain exactly looks like? So we have taken an example, if you guys remember, that classroom example. Okay. Now, if we convert that classroom example into what exactly Bitcoin works, okay, so we'll get a more idea about it. And slowly, we'll go to the technical details on how exactly thing works. Okay, so I'll be sharing my whiteboard. Is my whiteboard visible? Just let me know. It is? Okay. All right. So now today we are seeing the working of Bitcoin. So for this I'll take 5 people. Okay. Suppose those 5 people are Alice, we have Bob, we have Oscar, we have Charlie, and we have David. So these are the people who belongs to Bitcoin network. Okay. These are the people who belongs to a decentralized network. They belongs to a Bitcoin network. Okay. Now, if you guys remember, what was the first step? First step is transaction creation. Transaction creation. Transaction creation. There will be some transaction that were happening. Okay, that are happening. Suppose Alice, I'm writing, Alice sent 2 Bitcoin. The short form for Bitcoin is BTC. Okay, Alice sent 2 Bitcoin to, let's say, Charlie. Okay, and this is T1. I'm calling it as T1. T1 transaction. This is T1. Okay. Similarly, we have. I'm just writing the short form. Okay, Bob sent, let's say, 3 BTC to David. This is T2. This is T2. Okay, transaction 2. Similarly, there's another transaction T3. Let's say David sent 5 Bitcoin to Alice. And suppose this transaction is T3. This is T3. Okay, so these are the 3 transactions. These are the 3 transactions that happen in a decentralized network. So that is the first step. That is the first step. Okay, now second step. I'll write it here. Second step. Second step. Transactions are broadcasted. Transactions are broadcasted so that everyone will be having the same data. Okay, I'll write it. I'll draw a diagram. Suppose this is Alice. Okay, this is Bob. This is Charlie. This is let's say Oscar. And suppose this is, we have David. Okay, and these people are connected peer to peer. So how do we create a peer to peer where everyone is connected to each other? So Alice is connected to Bob. Bob is connected to Charlie. Charlie is connected to Oscar. Oscar is connected to David. And Alice is also connected to David. Alice is also connected to Charlie. Alice is also connected to Oscar. Similarly, Bob is connected to David. And Bob is also connected to Oscar. Also, David and Charlie are always connected to each other. So it's a peer-to-peer network. It's a decentralized network. Now, as I said, transactions are broadcasted. So these T1, T2, T3 will be held by everyone. So Alice will be holding T1, T2, T3, T1, T2, T3, T1, T2, T3, T1, T2, T3, T1, T2, T3. Okay, everyone is holding the same data. Data consistency, if you guys remember. Everybody in the classroom was holding the same data. Everybody was writing the data. Oh yeah, student A send a pencil to, let's say, student B. So every peer is observing this thing and they are writing in, sorry, they are just writing. Okay, but right now, just imagine these transactions are broadcasted. Now the question is, where are these transactions stored? 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 So the answer is guys, the RAM of your computer. The RAM of your computer. So every peer who is a part of, or every user who is a part of Bitcoin network, okay, once these transactions are received to them, they are stored in their RAM. RAM. So I'll just write RAM of the computer. And this is known as memory pool. This is known as memory pool. This is known as memory pool, which is a temporary place for transactions. Temporary place. Temporary. It's permanent. It's not permanent. Why not permanent? Because blockchain is the last step where we have to make permanent. If you guys remember the classroom example, the photocopies, that are the permanent places. That are the permanent places. If you guys can imagine in that previous example, yesterday's example. So photocopies are the permanent. So when transactions are just being broadcasted to everyone, they are just stored in the memory pool. It's like people are observing in the classroom. Every student were observing. It's in their mind right now. Oh yeah, student A has sent pencil to student B. So it's in their right now in their mind. Okay, it's in their mind right now. So that is memory pool. In computer, we have RAM, random access memory. Okay, so all the transactions will be stored in the RAM of your computer. So Alice RAM, Bob RAM, Charlie RAM, Oscar's RAM, David's RAM. Everybody's RAM will store this transactions T1, T2, T3. Okay. Okay. I'll repeat again. First step, transaction creation. Alice sending 2 Bitcoin to Charlie. Bob sent 3 Bitcoin to David, and David sent 5 Bitcoin to Alice. So these are the transactions that happened. Now these transactions will be broadcasted to everyone. It will be shared to everyone. It is like, oh, please write, please, everyone should write this information. So everybody will right now keep in their mind. A temporary place. Mind is a temporary place right now. Okay. And the final place is, if you guys remember, photocopies. Here in blockchain, we have blocks as a final space. Okay. All right. So I think it's clear now. If you guys want to take screenshot, you guys can take it. Okay. I'll give you 10 seconds because I have to rub this thing. All right. I'll wait for 10 seconds. You guys can take screenshot. Even I'll take a screenshot so that I can create a PPT file and I'll send you guys. I don't have to. I forgot how to take screenshot in my laptop. Okay, I'll use this is the one. Okay, no problem. I'll write it again. All right. So I assume everybody has taken the screenshot. Okay. Now I'll write here the third step. Okay. I'll maintain this old part because we have to imagine now. Okay. Now the third step. If you guys remember, what was the third step? Mathematical puzzle. Mathematical puzzle. Mathematical puzzle. Okay. Oh, sorry. Before that, every peer will will fight or will compete, I'll say. Will compete with each other to solve a mathematical problem. See, why we are doing this mathematical problem? Because it's a decentralized network, so we need something, right? We need some rules and regulations, okay? So every peer will compete with each other to solve a mathematical problem. Okay? Now, the first person to solve it will get a chance, to create the block. Suppose in our example, winner is, let's say, Bob. Bob is the winner. Bob was the first one who solved that mathematical problem. Okay? Bob is the first person who solved this mathematical problem. Now what will happen? Bob will create a block. Bob will create a block. Okay? I think it's clear. 3 steps. First, the transaction creation. Second, transaction broadcaster so that everyone can show. Third, there will be a competition so that we'll get a winner. Okay, and that winner will create a block. Okay, that person, the winner, will create a block. I guess it's clear. Okay, you can take screenshot because I have to rub the right part. If done, just let me know. I'll check the chat box. Okay, so I'll get a problem. Surprise snipping. Yeah, I was thinking, but again, snipping tool, I should have saved it first. Okay, no problem. It's no problem. I have notes for it. Who will you give the problem statement? Nilesh, it's already inside the code. Okay, so Bitcoin, when the Bitcoin code was written, right? So everything is written inside the code. Okay, and we'll see what this problem is. Okay, we'll go. Okay, we'll go in depth slowly. Okay. I think screenshots done. All right. It's raining terribly here. All right. Fourth step. Winner will store all the transactions in the block. So if you guys remember, we have memory pool. This is memory pool. And in this memory pool, we have T1, we have T2, we have T3. Okay. Now what Bob will do, Bob will take all these transactions and it will store it inside a block. This is the block. And inside block, we have two structures. Okay, I'll discuss what these two structures are slowly. Okay, we'll go in depth. So all these transactions, actually, they will store here. And that is known as block data. Okay, this is known as block header. I'll come on this block header and what this block data is. And we have this block data. So all these transactions will be stored inside this block data. Okay, now a block is created. A block is created. Are you guys getting me? Okay, fourth step, winner will create the block and it will store all the transactions in the block. So again, I'll repeat the Spider-Man quote: with great power comes great responsibility. So just winning a competition, it's not enough. You have some responsibility now. You have a responsibility to take care of the transactions that happened in Bitcoin. So your responsibility is to create a block and store all the transactions in the block. Okay. It's like in the classroom example, the winner's notebook is uh, considered. Okay. So that everybody can validate. So that's the fifth step. Okay. So, all right. Take screenshot for it. Done. Sir, how are we supposed to apply the attendance? Actually, I'm not aware of that. Amma sir or anyone will help you for that. Okay. Sadia, from where we can get the notes? I guess the management will help you. Okay, they will help you. I'll say to them, so they'll provide uh the link for it. Okay. Yes, Mohammed. We have to provide a fair chance for everyone, right? So that mathematical problem is created and it's presented to everyone. Now everybody has to solve it. Okay. Now first person, I mean the first computer that solve it will be treated as a winner. Okay. No, that's not the reason that the problem is given, so that because there are large number of miners. No, that's not a reason. Because see, it's a decentralized network. We need some rules and protocols to run, right? It's not a centralized system where we have rules, where we have board of directors, we have CEO, we have CMO, we have CFO. No. So here we all have to collectively work together, right? We all have to collectively work together to solve, sorry, not to solve, but to run a blockchain system. Because it's a decentralized network. Who will govern it? Us, the people of that network will govern it. Okay? All right. Okay. Now fifth step. Fifth step. Block will be broadcasted to everyone. 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 Okay? It will be broadcasted to everyone. Everybody will be having this block now. Everybody. Okay? Alice will be having. Okay? Alice will be having this block. Okay? Bob will be having this block. It obviously belongs to Bob. Okay, then Charlie got Charlie got this block. Okay, then David got this block. Okay, and then who's the last one? Oscar. Oscar got this block. Now, this is the responsibility of everyone to validate. Now, this is the responsibility of everyone to validate or confirm the transactions. Okay, so that becomes sixth step. This is the sixth step actually. Validate or confirm the transactions. Now, suppose, see, it's a decentralized network. We got a winner, but to check the work of that winner, we need other approval, right? We need others' approval as well. So everybody will check the block of Bob, and they will verify all the transactions that happened were real or not. They were genuine or not. They were legit or not. So they will check. They will check. Okay. So I'll write it. Take the screenshot. Take screenshot. Yes, Akshay. So these problem solvers are known as miners. Yes, they are known as miners. They are mining. They are mining. They are utilizing their computation power to find out a solution. Okay, so if you find this question, sorry, if you imagine this finding a question, finding an answer to a question, you can imagine it as a mining process where you mine the earth. So for to find the gold, or let's say any precious item. So that gold or that precious item, in here we call it as Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is a reward. Bitcoin is a reward. Okay, for your hard work, because you are mining it. Your computer is taking a lot of energy. You know, for mining, you need at least a supercomputer, because your computers do millions of computation, millions of calculations per second. Okay, so where is this energy coming from? Your computer needs energy for that. Okay, so this energy is coming from electricity. All right, and that's why one of the reason most of the mining at a time, China was on top, but again China, I think they banned the electricity. Okay, sorry, they banned the mining of Bitcoin. Okay, so sir, can I get first? Yeah, Rishika, I think management will send you the notes, and we have recording as well. You will find it on YouTube. Okay, all right. But please, if you are new here, or please watch the recording from the first session. It's really important. It's really, really important. Okay. Manikanta, sir, hash cash. What hash cash? Yeah, it's POW. Proof of work. Right. Proof of work it is. Okay. So that mathematical problem is known as proof of work. Okay. I'll discuss that. Now I'll rub this thing. Seventh. Sorry, it's sixth only. Validation process by everyone, by every peer. Okay, we got T1, T2, T3, right? T1, T2, T3. So they will be along with the block. Okay, along with the block, they will, I mean, all Alice, okay, Alice, Bob, Charlie, David, Oscar, they will validate if the transaction T1 actually happened or not. If it's fake transaction, it's a genuine transaction. And they will check it for T2, they will check it for T3, but also they will also check, is Bob was really able to solve that question or not? Okay. Was there any tampering, or Bob is the actual winner? So this is also they check. Okay. So I'll, instead of writing block, I'll write check if Bob is the actual winner or not. Okay. So I mean, every peer will check these two things, all the transactions, and also is the Bob really a winner or not. So these are the conditions. Suppose in this example, we are saying approval done. I'm saying approval done. Approval done. Approval done. Okay. Majority of the people said yes, all the transactions in the Bitcoin are real. There was no tampering. There was no such case where we can say Bob is not the winner. Okay. So in this example, I'll write it here. I'll write it here as in this example. in this example. All right, now validation is done. They approved that yes, Bob acted honestly. Bob is the original winner. Bob didn't tempered any transaction, didn't added a new transaction. Okay, all the transactions that were already with us are the same as we see right now in the block. Okay, okay. So the approval is done. Approval is done. Take screenshot because I have to rub the left side. Acha, we have guys have already taken, so I'll rub this thing. Now, seventh step. If you guys remember in the classroom example, what is the next step? Next step is that that the winner student will create photocopies and it will send to everyone. And it will send to everyone. Okay, are you guys getting me? So, seventh step, addition, block addition, block addition, block addition. Okay, so I'll draw the diagram again. So this was Alice. This was, let's say, Bob. We have Charlie. We have David. And who was another guy? Alice, Bob, Charlie, David, Oscar. Everybody is connected peer to peer. Now block addition means block will be broadcasted to everyone. So Alice will hold this block. Bob is it's only holding from previously. Oscar will hold this block. David will hold this block, and Charlie will hold this block. And suppose this block is number 0. See, in computer science, everything starts with number 0. Okay, so don't get confused. बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा हो गया. 0, 0. This is the 0th block. This is the 0th block. Okay. 7th step, take the screenshot. Okay. Okay. Now, what's important is, suppose this process will go again and again and again and again and again and again and again. There will be new transaction. There will be a new winner. Okay. There will be again a validation process. Okay. There will be again a process. So I'll just write this process will continue. This process, I mean, from step numbers 1 to 7, this process will continue. There will be more transactions. Okay, then there will be a new winner. Okay, there will be a new winner. Okay, so this is how exactly a blockchain network looks like. I'll draw the diagram again. This is Alice. This is Bob. This is Charlie. This is David. And this is Oscar. Again, everybody is connected peer to peer. Okay, so we initially had 0th block, right? Now suppose 4 more blocks are created. Again, a new transactions, new winner, new validation process. So this is how blocks are linked to each other. This will be with everyone. Some network problem. Just give me a second. You guys can hear me, right? You guys can hear me? Is my I'm audible, right? Ritik Reddy's changed the topic. Why? You're not finding it interesting? Okay, it's becoming lag. All right. Okay, so I guess it's now It's working. 3 and then 4. So with everyone, you guys can imagine 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is how exactly a blockchain system look like, as Bitcoin system. Right now, in our example, only 5 blocks we have created: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now if I show you the reality, right now in Bitcoin, more than 9 lakhs bit blocks are being created till now. I'll show you here. So if I open Bitcoin, I think my screen is visible to you guys. This website, is it? Is it visible? Uh, Karthik, I'll send you the link. Okay, I'll talk to management. Okay, and I guess they are also listening to this, so they'll help you. So we were here. Right now, as you can see on my screen, can you see this latest blocks written here? Latest block. Is it visible to you guys? Is it visible? Okay. Can you see 9,10,889 blocks are created till now, and they were created 9 minutes ago. The last block was created 9 minutes ago. And after each 10 minutes, there will be a new block again. Okay. So you guys can see it here. This is the block that was created 9 minutes ago when I was teaching you. Okay. Now, if you see, you can see it 2,984 transactions are stored. In my example, we have only taken three. Sorry, we have taken only three. But in reality, you can check. This is containing 2,984. The previously it was containing 575. Previously 2,900. Previously 3,444. Okay. So if I click on this block, you can see everything is written here. Okay. Difficulty, this is the mathematical problem, so that was the difficulty. Okay, the time distance mean what was the time it was created, so 9 minutes 56 seconds ago. Okay, input value, how much was the input, how much was the output, what was the value today, average value, median value, witness transaction, I'll tell you in the later classes. Inputs, how many inputs were there, how many outputs were there, how much fees was there. Okay, how much was fees in kp kwu, what was the depth, size, everything you can see it. And now these are the transactions that happened here. See, first transaction is always the block reward. See, it's right now 3.160. That means the minor transaction is recorded first as a reward. So block reward, see, block from block reward. Okay, so the miner or the group of miner, the mining pool has received 1.3.160130020 blockchain. Sorry, Bitcoin. Okay, and then all these are the transaction that we have seen, T1, T2, T3. Okay, so you can see various transactions happening. See, you can go up to 199 here. 199. Okay, any doubt? See, it depends, Mohammed. Okay, because after every 10 minutes, a block is created. Okay, so it depends on what is the length of the transaction. Is a transaction cost really high? Suppose there is a very big transaction. Okay, so it depends on that. How come there are more than one transaction? In our example, we have taken 3 transactions. So there's a limit of the block. Okay, a block can take up this. I mean, sorry, amount of data of transaction. If all the transactions are fitting into it, so that's good. More than one we can take, because right now a lot of transactions are going into the world, right? So this is the responsibility of the miners to, or the miner to store all that, not every transaction, but most of the transaction. Manikanta, it depends, because right now the size is 2 MB. Okay, if you can see it here, and it's increasing because there are new advancements in Bitcoin. Okay, so I'll show you here. There is a limit of the block size. There's a block size. Okay, 2 MB size. Okay, I think 2 MB is the as far as I remember. See, 1.57 MB of data. 1.5. So I guess the limit is 2 MB. Before, if the transactions, all the transactions are coming more than 2 MB, okay, so it never happens. So the miner has to take transaction lower to 2 MB. You can get, you guys are getting me, right? So many transactions are storing in a single place. So block is not for a single transaction, it is for various transactions that are happening. We have to group them. Okay. It should be all transactions. No. See, it depends. Suppose right now 200 transactions are done, but block capacity is to take only 100. Just for example. So in the first block, I'll take only 100, and then the procedure, when it will be repeated again, another 100 transaction will be done. Okay. Yamuna, where you were getting confused, you can ask me. Who is the winner? The person who has solved that mathematical problem first. Okay, and Nilesh, I think I remember you were there yesterday. So I told you there's a concept known as mining pool. There's a concept known as mining pool. So I told you right now, no. Transactions are not mined. Transactions are not mined. What is the difference between block and transaction? Sidhu, see, block is like a place where all the transactions are stored. Okay, block is a place where all the transactions are stored. It's like a notebook. Remember the notebook. Notebook, you can imagine notebook as a block, okay, and where you are writing all the transaction. So transaction is, a block is the place where transactions are recorded. Okay. Yes, Rishika. Finding hash addresses. This is what I'll come to. Okay, don't worry. We'll complete everything. Okay. So this hash value. Okay, I'll tell what this hash values are. It's a very important concept. It's really interesting as well. All right. Sidhu, I guess you must be getting what I'm trying to say. Block is a place where all the transactions are recorded. Okay. Nilesh, transactions are not mined. Okay. Transactions are not made. I was telling about this mining pool. Mining pool is a, see, right now I told you it's really difficult for a single person to mine Bitcoin, because your computer doesn't have this power. So what you will do, you will, let's say you call your friends who everybody has a supercomputer. So you collectively put the power of your supercomputers together, and then you mind it. Okay. So block size are not fixed. No, it's fixed blocks. Sorry, the block size is fixed. I think it's up to 2 MB. Okay, 2 MB is the size. When I was I was reading for the first time. Let me just check again. Bitcoin block size. Right now it is 4 MB per block. It is 4 MB per block. They have increased it. It was originally fixed for 1 megabyte, 1 MB. If I talk about the year 2009. But right now, as we have seen, Bitcoin usage has increased. So we have to make Bitcoin much faster. Otherwise, most of the transactions will wait. They will wait to be included in the block. They will wait for it. So they have increased the size now right now to 4 MB. Okay. All of this maintenance logic is part of blockchain 9 page. No. Blockchain is of not 9 pages. Bitcoin is of 9 pages where they have told how exactly Bitcoin works. Okay. And by blockchain, see, blockchain is a bigger space, and Bitcoin is one of the application. Okay. If you guys remember, if you guys know what a Venn diagram is, I think most of you are aware of what a Venn diagram is. I guess I should rub this thing. Everybody have taken the screenshot. I'll give you 5 seconds. Just do it. Done? Done? Yes. I'll tell. Okay. See, suppose this is a big circle that depicts the blockchain space. You know, okay, if I made a point here, this is what Bitcoin is. There are multiple applications, there are multiple ideas. Like I told you yesterday, the whiskey example, that also real world asset tokenization. So there are various examples, various applications that are running on blockchain. Okay, Bitcoin is just a fraction, we can say. Okay. Yes, exactly, Nilesh. Metaverse. I think you asked me about metaverse yesterday. I remember. Hmm. Web3 is the or larger space. Web3 is the internet we say. Okay. And who powers Web3? Blockchain is the answer. So Mohammed is asking, so if I buy a Bitcoin, I will receive it only after my try. Yes, exactly. You will receive it only your transaction is recorded. Right. Right now, that's the problem. Bitcoin is really slow. Bitcoin usage has so increased that you have to wait for a while to get Bitcoin. No, Manikanta, it is fixed. Yeah, see. It's known as scalability. Suppose 9 years, suppose 2009, I kept my block as 1 MB. I didn't thought people will really start to use it. Okay, so when I saw that most people are using my Bitcoin, so we have to increase the size of it. Otherwise, it will become really slow. So it's not fixed. Okay, by time the community increase the size of block so that more transactions can be stored. Okay. Yes, Manikanta, you can imagine the block size is not fixed. For right now it is fixed. It is 4 MB. Until and unless the community decide to increase it in the future. Can you give some examples or difference between Bitcoin peers? Like what? Why should we have more than one cryptocurrency? Why we should have more than one cryptocurrency? I mean, for your investment. Again, Warren Buffett has said, don't invest on single asset. Try to suppose if you want to invest 5,000, don't invest 5,000 in a single asset. You can divide your 5,000 to 1,000 each and distribute into various assets. Okay, I mean, why not just Bitcoin? Okay, that's a very good question. Okay, that's a very good question. I'll come to that. Okay, I'll come to that, Nilesh. All right. Okay, I think no doubt in in the working. Okay, we'll see on how exactly things work. Like I'll show you here again. Suppose we have seen the transactions are done, but how transactions are done? So we'll see the logic behind how are the transactions really work. Really really work. So we'll find the answer to this question. And second, if you guys remember, blocks are connected to each other. So how they are connected? What is this line? What is this line? So we'll answer this question as well. How blocks are connected? How blocks are connected to each other? And you know, both these answers rely on a technology which is known as cryptography. Now we don't wait more and we'll start what is cryptography. Okay, all right. Yeah, PKI, right? Public key infrastructure. No, what was the full form of it? Yeah, right. Cryptography. Can we use blockchain for seed capital? Uh, Priya, I don't know what seed capital is. I'm really sorry. Can you explain me more what is seed capital? So, okay, Karthik, I'll take a question of Karthik. Sir, does price of Bitcoin changes or its constancy? It changes. It changes. Why it changes? Because suppose I want to buy it and someone else is sending. Suppose a person is holding Bitcoin of 1 crore. I said I'm ready to buy it for 2 crore. Just give me. So you can see the Bitcoin prices increase. It's all about the demand and supply. What people are really liking. Suppose if all the around the world, if people stopped using Bitcoin, it will collapse. Its value will be collapsed. Suppose 100% of the people who are using Bitcoin right now, if they stopped using Bitcoin, its value will be collapsed. Okay, so it always depends on market. For a prototype project, okay, you mean for creating your own cryptocurrency, or let's say project? I guess this is what you are saying. Yes, Mohammed, that's a very good question. If there is no governing body for Bitcoin, who decides the block size? The community. Okay, suppose we are a member of right now 399 members. I propose something. Let's do plantation. This is my idea. Now it's not a centralized system, so I'll ask everyone to revert on my proposal. So let's say we are 400 people. Out of 400 people, 300 said yes, let's do plantation. So the majority is considered as a winner. So majority will say yes, do the plantation. So we have to do it. This is what happens in Bitcoin. Suppose someone proposed that let's increase the size because it's a need of an hour. So now every peer, like I told you, peer has its own peer. I mean, every user has their own right here. If you guys remember, I told you yesterday, they have their own identity here. Okay, so they will vote for this proposal. We have seen, I'll tell you various example, various projects, blockchain project, where this governance rules are really important, where everybody has to vote for proposal. It's like a democracy system. Okay. Yeah, Manikanta, I guess you already know how blocks are connected to each other. That's really great. Okay, maybe by storing the hash of the previous block. Yes, that's right. Okay. Sir, if it means that if we wanna own it, we can just buy it with 50 rupees as well, but the price is according. Exactly. If you want to just buy it for 500, see, when you trade Bitcoin, you are not actually, getting those Bitcoins. You are just putting your value to Bitcoin. If the Bitcoin goes up, your price will goes up. Okay. It's like the stock market. Okay. Many have told that Bitcoin will be a passing trend. Yeah, why? The reason is Deepika, because Bitcoin is really expensive. 1 crore what? It's more than 1 crore. And its fees is really high because majority of the people are using. Okay. And you can see US government wants to hold 50% of the Bitcoin circulation with them so that they can make it stabilize as well. So there are various factors included. Right now, there are various good projects in blockchain that can outpass Bitcoin. Okay. See, every technology has a time. Okay, Bitcoin, but you can imagine by looking at Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies evolved. Okay, so we cannot decline the what Bitcoin has played a role. Okay, in forming this society of blockchain. It was the first project, right? Am I not visible? I think I'm not visible. I can see on my screen. Is it so? Oh, I'm not visible. I have seen it right now. What happened? Oh, yes, I guess there was a problem. Hmm. Yamna, I'll tell what cryptography is. Okay. Nilesh, how can we compare its value with legal tender? Compare? What do you mean by compare? See, everything is according to US dollar. Okay. So when Bitcoin price was in demand, it was calculated in US. So if you convert US dollar into Indian rupee, so you'll get the price of Bitcoin. Okay. It's 99 lakhs. How is the pricing in Bitcoin differs? Is it due to miners? Not actually miners. See, the miners only responsibility is to create the to get the reward as Bitcoin. Okay, then it's about the people who are really interested into buying it. Do you know that there's a very good company? It's a very big, largest what do we call it, investment company, which is known as BlackRock. BlackRock, you guys can Google it. BlackRock has invested a lot of money into Bitcoin. So these are the things that are giving them value. Suppose you have tomato that you bought for 100 rupees on in the market. I am your neighbor. I said I'm ready to take your tomatoes for 500 rupees. I have given you a value for that. Okay, so it all depends on the demand and supply. And also other thing, I told you, after every 4 years, this Bitcoin reward is getting reduced by half. Right now, if I mine a Bitcoin, I'll get 3.1660. If you ask me before 2024, it will be 6.25 Bitcoin. Okay, I'll write it here. I'll write it here. I think my screen is visible now. So if you mine, if you are a miner, and if you mined it, let's say in 2025, you are a miner. Okay, you will be getting 3.152 approx. Okay, this is the value. Before 2024, you must be getting before, okay, before 2020 to 2024, you must be getting 6.25, okay, approx. I'll say approx. Okay, before 2016 to 2020, you must be getting 12.50 BTC. Okay, so if you ask me from 2024 to 2028, you will receive 3.152. After 2028 to 2032, you will be getting 3.152 divided by 2. Can someone do it for me? Let's see whose calculation is really fast. What's 3.152 divided by 2? Oh, Yamna. Okay. So, Yamna, I really want to please watch the lecture. 2 days lecture, because I have told everything from scratch using stories. So you'll get to know a lot about blockchain. Yes, 1.576. 1.576. So you will be getting 1.576 BTC. Now you guys can imagine that after every 4 years, this is being reduced by half, by half, by half, by half. There will be a time where it will be equal to 0.000 something. When we'll say that Bitcoin is reached to 21 million coin. 21 million coin is the limited supply, that only 21 million coin will be generated for its entire lifetime, and after it Bitcoin will be stopped. It will be stopped. Yeah, transactions will be done. I can send you transfer, but more Bitcoin cannot be created. I'll show you here. Wait. You can see it here, where I can show you. Okay. Right now you can see it's $1,13,000. $1,13,346. Convert into Indian rupee, you will get the answer. See, it's written here. Maximum supply is 21 million coins, out of which 19,900,000,8,990 are already mined, are already generated, are out in the market. Okay. And this is market capitalization. Market capitalization means Bitcoin per price into how much it is circulating. Suppose a tomato costs 10 rupees. I suppose in the market we have 100 tomatoes. So what will be the market capitalization? 1000 rupees. 100 into 10. Okay, one tomato costs 110. So 100 tomato will cost 1000. Similarly, market capitalization means one Bitcoin price into how much they are circulating. So if you multiply this number, if you multiply this number with this number, you will get market capitalization. Okay, this is 24-hour high. What was the highest value in the last 24 hours? Okay, so everything you can see it here. So you guys can see only 21 million coin can be generated in Bitcoin. After this, no. Right now, 19.90890990 are already generated. See, Genesis block date. Okay, I forgot to tell you what Genesis is. Okay, so I'll come back here. Come back here. Now, as I told you guys, as I've told you, that block number always starts with number 0, right? Suppose these are the blocks. 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So this first block or the origin of blockchain, is known as Genesis block. Genesis block. Genesis block. You can take the screenshot for it. Always remember. And it was asked during an interview. When I was new to blockchain, somebody asked me, what is a Genesis block? So I was not able to answer that. Just an easy question. The first block is known as Genesis block. Okay. Alright. So you guys can see it here. See, Genesis block. When was the first block in the blockchain in the Bitcoin crisis? It was 1st January. Oh, sorry. It was 1st of March. It was 1st of March. Okay, 2009. Okay, you can read everything about a brief history. You can see it here. Okay, I'll send this link to you guys. So try to read it. This is your task for today. Try to read what's written here. Okay, it's only 2 paragraphs. Okay, I'll send it. Nilesh, see, valuation means, I'll write it here. Okay, Prativ, actually, I'm not able to join the WhatsApp group, so I'm missing out classes. Management, please look for this thing. I guess she's facing some problem. But you can watch it on YouTube, Pratibha. It's already live on YouTube, so you can watch old recordings as well. Okay, for you as well? All right. Okay, Akshay is asking. Okay, before that, I want to take this question, right? For Nilesh. How the valuation is derived is what I want to understand. See, Nilesh, for understanding the valuation, are you a student of finance? Okay, because valuation depends on various things. Okay, valuation of Bitcoin. I told you, suppose you have one tomato that costs 10 rupees. Suppose in your whole city only 100 tomatoes are there. So you can see a market capitalization of tomatoes is 1,000 rupees. See, it's a very bad example. Okay, this is how you calculate. I'll write the formula. You guys can take the screenshot of this formula. Wait. You guys can take the screenshot of this formula. Market capitalization means market capitalization means BTC per price Bitcoin, or I'll write price of one Bitcoin, into circulating supply. How much is circulating in the market? I told you. See here. Again, I'll show you. See, right now 19.1990889 Bitcoins are in the market. Okay, are in the market. They are in the market. Okay. So if you multiply 19 I'll copy this. Okay, I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. I'll paste it here inside below this. Okay, now I'll go here again and I'll copy this price. Okay, so this is price per BTC and this is the circulating supply. If you multiply both of them, you will get the market capitalization, which is just this thing. This thing. I don't know. It's in like I don't know how to call it. All right. Yes, I mean how it's like 11 lakhs per BTC. Nilesh, again, it's about it's about the demand and supply. Who wants more? Who wants to sell? Who wants to hold it for more? And also, scarcity grew even more. After every four, its value is reducing by half. Okay, so it's how is the price of gold increasing? You answer me this, Nilesh. How is the price of gold is increasing I mean, timely? What do you think? Pratibha, but I can mark attendance and I can get certificate too. Management, is anyone here? Can you solve these queries Pratibha is facing? Nilesh, at least it is centralized. We can see everything. We can see how we can see a gold's price is increasing. We are buying it. India is the largest. Yeah. How what should I say? Who uses gold a lot? So it depends on who wants to hold it, who wants to buy it, because there will be a time when Bitcoin will be and like gold. See, the gold price is increasing because it's a limited. It is a natural resource. It will be exhausted after a while, right? Okay, it is more than silver. That's why silver is less expensive. You are getting me right. So Bitcoin is also something which will be exhausted. Mega, I'll start cryptography. Okay, don't worry. Okay, let's take a 10-minute break. Okay, let's take a 10-minute break and then we will start with cryptography. Very, very interesting concept. This is one of my favorite subject. Okay. And is anybody here from Excella? I think there's some problem with Pratibha. She is able.
Yes, sir. What is the issue with Pratibha?
Pratibha is saying she is not able to access the WhatsApp group. This is what she is saying.
We don't have any WhatsApp group for this. So whatever things are there, the Zoom link is same for all day. You have to join that. On top of it, we already given you the LMS access, so you can access all this material from the LMS portal. If still you are facing the issue, then drop an email to edl@xlab.com. That mail ID I'm sharing both the WhatsApp. Sorry, I'm sharing both the Zoom and YouTube as
well. Okay,
Pratibha.
Pratibha.
Yes. Again, if you guys have any query, don't disturb the class. It's my humble request. You can ask me in the last 5 minutes. I'm there. Okay. So please don't disturb class with such silly questions. It's affecting on your progress only.
Okay, let's take a 10-minute break and then we'll start with cryptography. Hi everyone. Okay, so I guess everybody is here. Just let me know if everybody is ready to start. Yamna, you can watch on YouTube. Everything is available there. Okay, you can watch the recordings from there. Okay. Okay. Now let's start with cryptography. Now for the people who didn't have the background of technical, okay, no problem because cryptography is not something which lies in a technology. It's a concept that existed since we have monarchy time. Okay, since we have monarchy time. I guess everybody is here. Okay, I'm starting. Please don't miss anything. Okay, if you guys remember, I think the students who belong from CBSE, we had a chapter, we had a poem by William Shakespeare. Okay, I guess they will be providing a link for you. Okay, we had a poem by William Shakespeare. It's based on Julius Caesar. Ever heard about Julius Caesar? Julius Caesar, YouTube Brute. I guess most of us heard about Julius Caesar. He was a king. Okay, okay. So at that time, we can see cryptography was a concept. So now, what is cryptography? So cryptography is a science of secret writing. Secret writing. What is secret writing? Suppose if a king wants to send a message to another king, but there's a chance that message can be seen by an enemy, right? So what kings used to do, they used to hide the message so that only the other king will understand, is only able to understand. So we are hiding the messages, we are converting our messages into gibberish form. Abba blah blah blah. Okay, so we are converting our messages into these forms so that nobody can interpret what's written here, what's the actual message. We have all seen war movies. Okay, so there's a thing which is known as Morse code. Morse code. Ever heard about Morse code before? Morse code before? Anybody heard about Morse code before? Okay, so it's a kind of, we can say, where we can hide the messages. Okay, army person used to do this. So to hide the messages. Yes, dash and dot language, exactly. So we are here, there we are encrypting, we are hiding the messages. Okay, so that is what cryptography is. Encryption and decryption. If you guys use WhatsApp, so we can see end to end encrypted, end to end encrypted. What do you mean by end to end encrypted? So end to end encrypted means, suppose I'll take the example of, let's say, Nilesh only. If I'm sending a message to Nilesh, let's say, hi Nilesh. So this message should be only be seen by Nilesh only, not any other person. That means between Nilesh and me, we have a confidentiality of the data. Confidentiality means that the data is between Mantave and Nilesh only. Okay. No third person should be able to see that message. No third person should be able to see that message. Are you guys getting me? Yes, that data will be in the form of unreadable. Exactly. Now I'll share my screen. What screen have I shared? Yeah, this one, micro. Okay. So I guess my screen is visible. I'll remove this old data. So suppose this is a person. Let's say this is Alice. Alice has a message. M is equals to hi Bob. Okay. Now this is the path. Suppose this is internet. This is internet. This is internet. On the other side, we have Bob. This is internet. Okay. This is internet. So when Alice will send this message over internet, which is hi Bob, okay, hi Bob, to Bob. So suppose there's a person Oscar, which is not a good person, which is not a good person. So that person can also see that message, hi Bob. We want to hide this message. We have to hide this message so that this Oscar will not able to see this message. Okay, so this concept is known as cryptography. It's a Greek word, the art of secret writing, crypt. Okay, the art or a science, the art or a science of secret writing, encryption and decryption, encryption and decryption. Okay, encryption and decryption. Now let's see. Now let's see how it worked. We'll take the example of Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar had a system to encrypt a message. Okay. So how he used to do is, how this is known as Caesar cipher. This is known as Caesar cipher. It is kept on the name on Julius Caesar. So this is known as Caesar cipher. Caesar cipher. So what Julius used to do is, suppose there's a message hi. Message is equals to hi. So there's a key. There's a key we required to lock a message. We need a key. We need a key. I'll draw a diagram first. Okay. I'll leave that. So we need a key to encrypt this message, to lock this message so that it's not visible to anyone. So we take a key, and that key is always number 3 here. That key is always number 3 here. So what Caesar cipher used to do is, there was an encryption algorithm. I'll write encryption algorithm. So he used to just add every letter with this number 3. So I'll write hi plus 3. So if you add h plus 3 and I plus 3, I'll write it here, h plus 3 and I plus 3. So I guess everybody knows alphabet. So if you are standing on H and if you move 3 steps ahead, H, I, J, K. So if you add 3 to H, you will get K. Similarly, if you add 3 to I, what it will be? I, J, K, L. J, K, L. So this is the new message. This is the new message. So hi is converted into KL. Hi is converted into KL. So this is how we are hiding the message. This is Julius Caesar used to hide the message. Okay, this is how he used to hide the message. Okay, now this concept is known as symmetric cryptography. Symmetric. I'll come to that. This is known as symmetric cryptography. Okay. So if you guys want to take a screenshot, you can take it. I'll tell again. Okay, no problem. I'm rubbing it right now. So cryptography is distributed into 2 algorithms or 2 systems. Cryptography is distributed into 2 parts or 2 more systems. First is known as symmetric cryptography. And other is known as asymmetric cryptography. One is known as symmetric cryptography and other is known as asymmetric cryptography. Okay. Now, what is symmetric cryptography? In symmetric cryptography, we use only one key. We use only one key. One key. We use only one key for both encryption and decryption. Both encryption and decryption. Only one key. It's like a lock. We have seen a lock. We all have a lock in our home. So there's a key. So we can use that key to lock the message, and we can, sorry, lock the lock. Okay, we can lock the lock. This is what I can say now. And if you want to unlock it, so you just unlock the lock. Are you guys getting me? So symmetric cryptography, you can imagine as a lock. Okay, a lock that we use in our home. You can easily lock it and then unlock it using a single key. Using a single key. So that is what symmetric cryptography. Julius Caesar, I mean the Caesar cipher is a symmetric cryptography because here we are only using one key for encrypting. I'll show you, no worry. But in asymmetric cryptography, we use two keys. We use two keys. Okay. One is known as public key. Another is known as private key. Public key is used for encryption. Encryption means lock karna, locking. And private key means decryption, unlocking. So you can imagine in this way, guys, suppose you have a lock. You can lock that lock with a single key, but you cannot unlock it with that key, with the same key. You need a special key to unlock it. Just imagine in your mind, just visualize. Suppose you have a lock which can be locked using a key, but it cannot be unlocked with that same key. You need a special key to unlock that. Okay, and that key is known as private key. Private key. Now I'll tell in short. Okay, this private key is the only thing which is really important in blockchain. But I have to, guys, I have to tell you about this symmetric cryptography as well and asymmetric both, because it's really helpful for you guys, okay, to understand more. But our entire blockchain works on this asymmetric cryptography. Okay, because this asymmetric cryptography is not that secure. I'll tell you the reason why it is not secure. And I guess you guys getting an idea why it's not secure, because there is only a single key. If somebody gets your key, a single key, they can easily decrypt it. Okay. So that's why right now the modern internet use this asymmetric cryptography. We use symmetric cryptography also for email security as well. Okay, but majority of the systems are using asymmetric cryptography. Okay, now let's understand symmetric cryptography again using Caesar cipher. So take the screenshot. Take the screenshot. Nilesh is saying keys are known to each other. Yes, sir. We have a table for encrypting the message, right? Or it done this way. We have a table for encrypting. See, that table consists of keys only. Okay, sir. Encryption is also of two types. Am I correct? Encryption is of two types. Can you tell me more, Yusuf? What are those two types? Okay, I think everybody has taken screenshot. I'll take the doubts. All right, I'm rubbing it. Now let's understand symmetric cryptography, which uses single key. Okay, I'll make two diagrams. I'll make two diagrams here. Okay. Okay. Caesar cipher. This is a symmetric cryptography. This is a symmetric cryptography. So again, what I told you, this is a person, let's say Alice, who has a message M. Let's say message is hi. Okay, this message is hi, but we cannot send it in an open manner. Everybody can see it. So we have to lock it. We have to lock it. We have to lock it using what? We need a key. We need a key. Suppose the key is 3 right now. Suppose the key is 3. Okay. Now, after locking it, we'll get a message which is the ciphertext. See, ciphertext means encrypted text. Ciphertext is a what do we call? It's the Greek word. Okay. So we got a message ciphertext is equals to KL. I already showed how we calculated KL. Okay. So we got KL, which is the new message. Which is the new message. Okay. Any doubt? I guess no doubt. Now, once it will be received by Bob, now Bob will decrypt it. Bob will unlock it using the same key 3. So now Bob will decrypt it. I'll open this lock now. See, now the lock is open now. Using the key K, which is again 3, and if you decrypt it, you will be getting the message again. Message is equals to hi. First, we have to lock it. This is lock. Okay, we are locking it. This is unlocking. You guys can see we are using the same key for both the thing, for encryption as well and for decryption as well. This is known as encryption and this is known as decryption. Okay, a single key for both encryption and decryption, locking and unlocking. Now I'll explain more, but first draw this diagram. Draw just just take the screenshot of it. I guess everybody has taken. Okay, I'm rubbing it. Now we'll see the technical working of this encryption and decryption. Okay, on how exactly thing works. So again, I'll draw a diagram. Suppose this is Alice, and on the other side of the internet we have Bob. Now Alice has a message hi. Now Alice will apply encryption algorithm which is known as ciphertext. Ciphertext, which is also the form of encrypted text. Okay, just another word. So, and suppose key is equals to 3. Okay, k is equals to 3. K will be also with Bob as well. So it will be also shared internet only. Okay, this key will also be shared using internet. Okay, so it's a risk that everybody can see this key also. Now ciphertext is equals to encryption of message using key K. Now in Caesar cipher, I'll write it here. This algorithm E of K of M is just M plus K. Okay, so if you open it, C is equals to hi plus 3, you will get the message KL. Now this message will be over to internet. This is internet. C is equals to KL. Now once this will be received by Bob, so Bob will be having C is equals to KL. Now Bob's responsibility is to decrypt it. Otherwise, how will he understand the message? So that Bob will apply decryption algorithm. I'll write decrypt or decipher. I'll write decipher. So Bob will apply decryption algorithm. Like we have encryption algorithm, we have decryption algorithm. D is equals to encryption of sorry, I'll write the entire way. Yeah, decryption of ciphertext using key K, again because it unlocks using the same key. So what is the formula? dk of C. What is the formula? So if you open it, d of encryption of message M, which is also K, which is also K if you open it, so it's M minus K. Oh, sorry. Wait. It's C minus K. It's C minus K. Okay? Because if you open it, so this is how we have written it. Decryption of K with E of K of M, right? So this cancel out with each other. So if you open it again, dk of KL, and if you open it by this using formula, so it is KL minus 3. So if you subtract 3 from K, you will get H, and from L you will get I. So this is how Bob will decrypt the message. Now, you must be thinking, sir, when we use WhatsApp, we don't decrypt. So you don't decrypt. The WhatsApp will automatically decrypt the message and will show you the actual message. You don't have to do anything. It's behind the WhatsApp. This is what WhatsApp is doing. Okay? Okay? I guess no doubt. You can take the screenshot for it. You can take the screenshot. Wait. Don't take right now. I have to write in much better way. You guys were not able to understand this, what's written here. So we have written D of K of ciphertext. So it is C minus K. All right. So this is what symmetric cryptography is, because we are using this K both in encryption and decryption, which is really not safe, guys. Because suppose if there is a hacker, suppose this is the hacker, Oscar. So this hacker can easily check the message, okay, and can apply an attack which is known as brute force attack. Okay. To understand what brute force attack is, okay, I'll take the example, but first take the screenshot for it. I thought we were able to complete asymmetric, but okay, no problem. From tomorrow, we'll take the doubts in the end. Okay, we'll take the doubts in the end, or in the first half, we'll take for 10 minutes, and then in the next half, we'll take for 10 minutes. Okay. Taken screenshot? Taken the screenshot? I think everybody has taken it. Now if I rub this thing, I mean not everything, but what I need. Okay, so suppose this is a hacker who got this message KL. Now what he will do, or she will apply brute force attack. Now what is brute force attack? Brute force attack is, for that I'll take an example. Okay, I'm rubbing this thing right now. Okay. Now this brute force attack is really important. So if you are someone who knows it, I think most of the person who are into cybersecurity, they know what this brute force attack is. So brute force attack is, suppose my name is Bob, and let's say my birthday is 2002. Okay. So what I did, I kept my password as Bob at the rate 2002. This is my password. This is what I kept as my password. Okay. This is my password. Now what hacker will do, hacker will try to find out all my personal details. That hacker can check my Facebook, my Instagram, anything, my LinkedIn ID. Suppose that person got my detail that this name is Bob. His birthday date is 2002, and let's say the date is 21, and let's say he belongs from, let's say, Kolkata. Now this hacker will apply permutation and combination. I guess we all know what permutation and combination. That means he will apply, or she will apply every kind of possibility. So he will apply Bob, let's say 21, which is not the answer, which is not the password. Let's say Bob, or 21 at the rate Bob, which is also not the answer. Then he tried Bob at the rate Kolkata, which is also not the answer. Suppose he tried Kolkata at the rate 21, or let's say Kolkata at the rate 2003. There will be a time, when this password will be at the rate 2002, which is the actual password. Are you guys getting me? So this is known as brute force attack. You apply all the combination. And try to find out someone answer. Now, I am a cyber lawyer. I also belong from cyber security field. So that's why we always say that keep your password so anonymous. It should not be related with your any personal detail. Otherwise, it's really vulnerable to the attacks. I guess you must be getting what I'm trying to say. So always create your password in a very anonymous manner, which a data which is not associated with you in any manner. Okay, not your friend's name, not your partner's name, not your city's name, anything. Don't keep. Okay, this is the only way where you can be safe. Because we talk about hacking, we talk about, criminals are really smart, the hackers are really smart. They are smart because you guys provide them data. Always try to make sure that your Instagram or Facebook profile are limited, it's private, so that people are not able to see what you're doing. Okay, a hacker, if your ID is open, they can see what's your current location. Okay, who's your friends are, what's the date you are celebrating your birthday. Okay, so keep your password anonymous. Okay, it should not be related to any personal detail of yours. I think you must be getting what I'm trying to say. That's really important. This is known as user awareness. I'm awareing you guys. That's really important. Okay, because when I was working with cyber cells, a person gave OTP. Okay, and I think he got a theft of 10,000 rupees. But this doesn't end it here. Then he got another OTP and he sent it too, and again he got a theft of 15,000. So it's all about the user awareness. Okay, so I will be telling you on how to be safe on the crypto space as well. Okay, so this is what a brute force attack is. Now I'll just compile the things right quickly. So now how this hacker will do. So as we know that we have alphabets A to Z, which are 26 letters, right? 26 we have, right? Yeah. Similarly, when we talk about this K, so we have to take this K from 1 to 26 only. So suppose if your password is, let's say, KL, and the key is hidden. So what that attacker can do, it will apply for K is equals to 1. Can anybody do it for me? If we minus K minus 1, so I'll get KL K. JK, which is not the answer, which is not interpretable. What do you mean by JK? Nothing. Then hacker will do for K is equals to 2. Then I, and then for L it would be JKL. Yeah, J. Okay, which is also not the answer. Then he will check for K is equals to 3. Then if you check, it's H and this is I. This is interpretable. High means something. Okay, so this is known as brute force attack. So that's why symmetric cryptography is not safe. It is not safe. Okay, it is not safe. That's why right now the modern internet uses this asymmetric cryptography, which uses two keys for encryption and decryption. A key that belongs to you only, which is the private key, which is not on the internet. Okay, so it becomes really hard for anyone to break it. Okay, so that's why right now we use asymmetric cryptography, and blockchain totally depends on asymmetric cryptography. I know, I guess with the doubts, we were not able to complete asymmetric right now, but please join tomorrow's session. Okay, please join it, because cryptography is most important thing here. So you guys were asking about what this coin is. Okay, all right. So everything will be cleared after you understand what asymmetric cryptography is. Okay, all right. Why hackers hack coins? That's a good question, Abhay. But again, I'll tell you when we'll proceed with understanding asymmetric. Is there any hand? What do you mean by it? I don't get it, Nilesh. Yes, Oshan, it's for password cracking. Yes, brute force for password cracking. I'm not getting, Nilesh, what you're trying to ask. Hands-on exercises. Okay, hands-on exercises. Yeah, we'll do that. No problem. There are some website we can use that. Okay, or I'll give a task. Okay, try to find out. Try to find out. Yeah, I'm guys giving you a task. Okay, I'll give you a task for today. It's a easy task. It will only take 5 minutes of your. Suppose there's an encrypted text. Suppose there is an encrypted text, and that text is suppose NSINF. NSINF. Now you guys have to decrypt it. You guys have to decrypt it. Oh, sorry. That's not the one. The actual was FNISN. So this is the encrypted text. Okay, now you guys have to decrypt the message. What's the actual message behind it? Can you guys do it for me? Okay, try to do it and we'll discuss it tomorrow. You have to apply everything to decrypt it. You will not get the answer easily. You have to apply every possible way and see again key from k is equals to 1 to 26. I'll give you a hint. I haven't taken a key which is really large. The key is really small. That comes under 1 to 10 only. So don't worry. I'll write it 1 to 10 only. Okay. So I've taken key which is 1 to 10. Now you guys have to decrypt it and let me know. Gayatri. No, it's not. It's FNISN. FNISN. Okay. Take the screenshot if you guys want to take it. So this is the encrypted text and you have to find the original message. You have to find the original message. Okay. FNISN. Sir, is it possible to hack the password which is hash? Manikanta, the answer is yes. If you are using the old hash algorithm, so it is yes. Okay. We'll see. We'll see when we learn uh, hashing again. Okay. Hashing is really important, and it's one of my favorite concepts. Madhav, it's a really good question. So I told you in short that your private key is the actual coin. Your private key is the coin. So if you are giving your private key to someone, then they can use your Bitcoin or let's say any other cryptocurrency in any manner they want. In any manner they want. And that's why there is a saying in crypto world: not your keys, not your coin. That means if you don't hold your keys with yourself, then then the other person who is holding it can sell it or transfer it in any manner they want. Okay. No, Yamuna, this is not the original message. NSNIF, it's not a, is it a message? Are you able to get what this means? No. So I want you to find the original. This is the encrypted text. You have to now decrypt it. Okay. All right. So Madhav, see, passwords are also the hashed form of it, but passwords are stored in a centralized space. Okay, right now, if you see various exchanges like Coin D6, they also keep our private key with themselves, and that's why suppose if they went into bankruptcy, Madhav, they yes, answer is right. You are right. India is the answer. Okay, yeah, original message is India. Exactly, original message is India. Okay. And why have made it in the mirror way? Because you will see India in a reciprocated manner. Then you have to apply the mirror. Then you will see the message India. But okay, but yeah, the answer is right. Yeah, you can see the link above of uh, that mess. The what do we say? The attendance link. Okay. So original message in India. Yes. Manikanta, we'll see what hashing is again. How to save our money from hackers nowadays? Hackers are increasing day by day. Gayatri, the best ways keep your password so anonymous. Keep your UPI pin so anonymous. Okay. Never share your personal details with everyone. We have seen that, and it's not the right way. I'm talking from the perspective of cyber law. See, the thing is, when we rent something or wherever a person wants our Aadhaar card, so we directly give them our Aadhaar card, a photocopy of it with those exactly 12 digits. So that's not a right way. Always give the mass version of your Aadhaar card. Always give the mass version. If you guys use digital digital locker, DigiLocker, you can see if a company wants to access your Aadhaar card, they can only see the masked version of it. 98, then cross. So they will not able to see your full data because DigiLocker is already providing the security. Okay, so you don't have to provide the entire data, only the mass data. So keep your personal data away from the internet as much as you can. This is the only way you can be saved. Okay, UPI pin, any pin. Okay, and always make sure that if you are using Facebook or let's say Instagram, so always make sure you on your two-factor authentication. What is two-factor authentication? Suppose instead of sorry, what I need to log in my Facebook, I password, but just not only a password I need my mobile's OTP as well. So I have maintained two-factor authentication, a password and my mobile OTP. Okay, so if suppose if a person got your password, then also he or she will not able to get your, I mean, he will not able to access your Facebook because that person also needs a mobile OTP. Okay. No. See, Shri, the steganography is for hiding the message behind a photo or something. Okay, we are hiding it. It's like a curtain. We are hiding the curtains. Okay, but it's different from cryptography. Cryptography is for actually gibberishing form, mathematic. But in steganography, we hide it behind an image, or it could be music, audio file. Can we use steganography? No, sir. No, no. The answer is no. Okay. Are we going to create any program? Yes, we will. We will create. Okay. Abhay, if you were there in the last session, I told you Bitcoin is not hackable because of the people of the community. Bitcoin's community is so strong right now. It's so strong that it's really difficult for right now. Even quantum computers cannot hack Bitcoin because its network is so large. Okay, and I'll tell you the reason why again. Okay, so just wait. Attend tomorrow's session. Okay, you will get to know a lot of things. We'll understand what asymmetric cryptography is, what digital signatures are, and what hashing is. I'll tell you the practical, okay, what I have done when I was with when I was working with CyberCell. So there's really importance of hash value. Okay, so if you are into digital forensic or let's say cybersecurity, you guys must know what's the importance of hash value. Okay, uh, I guess you'll get that. You'll get that. Okay. So how can we get a certain attended today's today? Amaya, yeah. What about AES and ES are the symmetric cryptography? Okay, I told you symmetric is still used, but in a limited space, like email security. Email security uses this AES, advanced encryption algorithm. Yes, Bitcoin uses SHA-256 for its proof of work. Yes, mother, that's right. Okay, so we'll see everything. We'll see everything. Yeah, I'll provide you hands-on experience. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see on how we can transfer free bitcoins from one address to another, one from one place to another. So Nilesh, 256 is the size of the output. Okay, 256 byte. Okay, we'll see everything. Okay, guys. So I guess we are good to go for today. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Madhav. It's SHA, SHA. SHA is a hashing algorithm. Nilesh, just wait for tomorrow's class. Okay, you will understand what this SHA 256 is. Okay. Yeah. Okay then. Thank you, everyone. Let's meet tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, students. If any doubts regarding to the LMS or certification or anything else, please post it in the chat box. If no, we're good to wind up and we'll see you tomorrow. I hope everybody marked attendance. If not, I shared the attendance link into the chat box. So please mark your attendance and share your valuable feedback. Okay then, thank you, students. Bye bye. We'll see you tomorrow. Manikanta, drop an email to edl@the text.